Why, hello, happy Tuesday. How's it going, y'all? Jacob BGC, hello. Congrats on being first. Jared, hello. Robin, hello. RJ, hello. Thank you for the lurk and thank you for a 15 stream watch streak. I appreciate that. How is everyone doing today? Today is Tuesday, but it feels so much like Monday because we had a long weekend. So it was the first day of the week, or the work week. And it was a long day, but the long weekend was much needed, in my opinion. Had a good break. Got out of town for a day, went biking a bunch, enjoying the summer. Until now. Now it's all smoky outside. I'm glad that I got outside in the weather when it was actually nice out. Because now it's smoky and icky outside. But today I decided I wanted to do a craft stream a little bit different. I haven't been super feeling my usual games lately. So I thought it might be fun to do my latest fixation as of a couple of days ago, except I just had something horrible happen. And I had something here made up and I just broke the whole thing. And then maybe that's my own fault. I've got a bit of a sketchy camera setup going on for this. But I was trying to plug my phone in and dropped my phone on my beads and broke my guy that I had made, so I have to start over. Because this was a Litten. And now it is nothing. And that feels pretty bad. No, yeah. Also, hey, also hi. Hello. How are you? Good to see ya. Belle, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. This happens so many times. I tell myself at least the colors are already there. Robin, do you do perler bead stuff a lot? I haven't done this like since I was a kid, but I bought those the other day. I saw someone on Twitter post like Pokemon perlers, and so I was inspired and wanted to make my own. I've only made one complete, and I realized it also has a couple of mistakes, but this was my first guy. I made a dreepy. And I noticed a couple of things fell out of place, like there's supposed to be a bead here, and this one his foot was supposed to be at the bottom instead of here. So when I ironed him, he kind of fell apart and I had to fix it. But that's my one guy so far. And then putting him back together won't be so hard. Fish Brad, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for 16 months of sub. Also, my alerts are still broken. I have no Twitch alerts and I haven't figured out how to fix it. I don't know what's going on with my OBS. So apologies for that. But Fish Brad, thank you for the sub. If Keely does wheelies, are they electric? I'm in the middle of doing me and my girlfriend for 2 months out of perler beads. I know the Pokemon Zelda stuff too. That's so cool. Yeah, so I was using my iPad that I never use to draw them. So I drew like pixel art of the guy first so that I could decide exactly where everything needed to go. But then he just fell apart. And I realized it takes longer and is more difficult than I thought it was, or than I remembered as a child. I actually tried to iron the Litten the other day, but it was late at night and I was tired. And I broke him then too. I started. See, these guys are together. But then I broke him and I was like, okay, now is maybe not the time. But now he's all gone. But maybe I'll... Can you let me a scuff stream here and there? Color me surprised. I feel like my streams lately have all been scuffed. I've had so many technical difficulties. My PC was crashing out on me and not letting me stream, and then I updated my OBS, and now since I've updated OBS, it's not worked properly. My alerts are broken. In fact, not just my alerts. My OBS currently doesn't have the option to add a browser source. So anything that is a browser source doesn't work. That's a partner. You know, maybe I'll hit Twitch partner one day. Maybe not. Would be cool, but I'm so all over the place and inconsistent as a streamer. I like have a schedule consistently and then just have to miss so many streams. And then I'll get burnt out on whatever I'm playing that's going well and completely switch it up. So shout out to those who stick around. Because I am the least consistent streamer I know. I got tweezers out because I was doing this with my hands before and I thought this might be easier. But I'm not sure. Fix one thing, 2 things break. Fix those things, 4 more things break. That's literally how it feels right now. Everything breaking. What can you do? But yeah, well, I thought this flitting was done. And I was gonna make something else. I have some guys I want to make, but I would also love to know if you guys would like to see anything specific or if you have any ideas for guys I should make. Anima Noctis, hello, how are you? Oh my gosh. I need to pull my reference image up. Sprigatito? I want to do a Sprigatito, but my color selection is really limited right now. So if I did Sprigatito, he would be like green and teal. I went to Michael's, the craft store, and this was all they had that wasn't like, that was separated. So there's 16 colors, but I don't have like everything. I really wanted to make like a Skitty and a Slowpoke. Like those are some of my favorite guys, but the only pinks I have are hot pink. So I don't really have... Yeah, I could do Sprigatito, but it would be like green and teal. Esper? Oh, I love Esper. Yeah, I want to get more colors, but the craft store was limited. Wait, that's not even right. That's not even right. Hello, Arts and Crafts, Kreko, hello! Arts and Crafts stream because I have been semi-burnt out on video games in general lately. And decided the other day that this was gonna be my new hobby for the next little while. And here we are. Their mixed color boxes have a lot, plus it costs less in a way. I saw they had those, but then I was like, I feel like I would want to organize them, and I don't know how many there are of each one. Like, what if I start doing something? I guess I'd count out the beads before I started to make sure I had what I needed. But it just seemed very chaotic, and this seemed like an easier starting point. Is the Champions Ladder resetting? Oh, it might be. I literally didn't play this whole month. I'm pretty sure. I'm on a VGC, an unofficial VGC break. Just because I'm not feeling it right now. But the Pokopia DLC comes out tonight, and that's exciting. I probably will buy it. For anyone who missed stream on Sunday, I went back to Pokopia, which I hadn't touched in quite a while, and rolled credits. Let me move my camera this way because I feel like I'm sitting over here. So I finally beat the story of Pokopia. After all this time. I wish I could, but Draft League and locals are keeping me on. I have been not even doing like casual locals or anything. I might go to one this month, but because one of my friends is TOing, but I don't even think it's Regulation MB. I think he's hosting a monotype event, so it's not even official format. So I might go play that to see my friends and play in person. I've still never played Champions in person. But I just hope that I'm feeling it in September and can lock in then. Right now I just want to not play games really at all lately. Like in my free time, I've just been wanting to like go for bike rides and runs and be outside and do random arts and crafts. Like I'm sitting at home like this is what I want to do. Not play games, which is different for me. I'm Star Fox instead of Star Fox. Wait, what's regular Fox? Ninetales? Is there another Fox that has a Mega? Or are you playing Star Fox, the actual Star Fox game? Yeah, break from Champions Day? I've been on a break from Pokemon Champions for like a month. I haven't, I was just talking about that. I haven't really had the drive to play Champions or play VGC. So I've been taking a bit of a break and doing more, other games and more stuff offline, really. But yeah, the plan is to get back into Champions in September with the new season starts and when locals and stuff start up again. But right now I've just been not really feeling it, so I'm allowing myself to not play if I'm not feeling like playing. Because forcing yourself to do something you're not feeling is a way to get super burnt out. Also, I feel like I'm leaning just entirely out of frame. This whole camera angle situation is probably scuffed, but everything is scuffed with my stream, so it's fine. Keely, will you be the Pokemon World Champion soon? I think that I have told you to not, or maybe I haven't. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But I don't like when people say stuff like, Keely for Worlds 2027, Keely, are you trying to be the World Champion? Because it makes me feel stressed out. Even if you mean it lighthearted, I don't like it. I just want to play the game when I want to play the game. Especially when I'm talking about how I'm like burnt out and don't want to play the game. Like, maybe don't tell me how I should be the world champion because that's gonna make me feel bad and guilty for not playing the game. And if I wanted to be the world champion, I would need to lock in and like play and grind and practice and study. And I don't want to. I just want to play for fun and not feel like there's pressure that I have to win or be the best. Because I don't like that. There's enough other pressures in life, like my job, like, you know, work in real life. For me, VGC is supposed to be fun. Pikachu's base speed stat is 90. Okay, instead of apologizing, you're just gonna go back to the rapid fire facts, which I've also asked you not to do before. So, Not very engaging conversation, if I'm being honest. Big fan of the touching grass arc. Yeah, me too. Who knew? Ah. This camera quality is so bad from my phone. I wish it could be a little bit better, but actually I think maybe it could be better if I bought the premium version of this app. I still want to get a proper, like, an overhead tripod. And I think that would make... I was looking into an overhead tripod, not with this in mind at all, but because I want to film, putting together my, TCG binder. But it would also come quite in handy for this, because as you can see, probably based on the left side, my phone is currently stacked up on a pile of ETBs. And that's how this camera is supported. Their studies that show being outside helps your mental health. Absolutely. I think that being outside, especially being outside and active, has been good for my mental and physical health. Flexing the Ascended Heroes. I opened that box on stream. I got Sprigatito and Weavile in it. No Dragonite. Ugh, Ascended Heroes Dragonite is so beautiful. Want him so bad. Lipton kitten, can't believe I destroyed you by accident. I saw a kid pull the Dragonite logos after him. That's so cool. I would be happy, but I would also be like that meme, like, I'm really happy something good happened to you. I hope it happens to me too. Do I like Pokemon Unite? I haven't played Pokemon Unite in a long time. I played it when it first came out. And then I had a phase last year. Actually, like, for a long weekend, my boyfriend and I downloaded Pokemon Unite and we spent like a whole weekend or like 2 days. I think we were both not feeling great. We just spent 2 days like sitting on my couch playing Pokemon Unite. And we were crushed. We're like, we're so good at this game. We were like winning every single game, ranking up, and then we like looked at our match history online, and every single game we had played, even into the higher ranks, had all been bots on our team and the opposing team. Like every single other person we were in a game with was bots. And we're like, that's pretty like demoralizing. Like we thought we were doing good at this thing and enjoying it, but then also actually, oh, all bots, all fake. So then I didn't really pick it or play it anymore after that. Even though I was having fun playing it, it was like, what's the point? So that's my Pokemon Unite story. So yeah, I've had like a few eras of playing Unite, but I don't know if I would get back into it. That's I get you. But like it was working until we thought to like look. And I was just like, oh. That's kind of lame. Oh wait, these aren't supposed to be red. This is like this. That's his forehead, I think. This poor Litten I've put together and taken apart by accident twice now. I'll iron you and then you will exist together forever. I don't really know what to do with these once I make them. Like, do I put them on like keychains or something? Or just like, I don't know. I just liked the concept of making them, but I don't actually know like what to do with them. Have I made any Pokeballs? Not yet. Literally the only thing I've made so far is a Dreepy, but that was next on the list because I think it seems simple and I've got the right colors. I was doodling. This is my it feels so scuffed to be showing you guys my iPad through my phone camera instead of like screen sharing. But I was drawing I was thinking of like Pokeball hearts. Or if I could make I was thinking if I could make them like little enough, I could make earrings, but I have to get them pretty little. And there's a little ditto. I could put magnets in the back and turn them into magnets. That's true. My favorite Pokeball is the Love Ball or the Premier Ball. I think the Premier Ball is just simple and classic and clean and I like it. But I also love the Love Ball. And, wait, that's so many. But also the Dream Ball. I like the pink ones. I premiere and grate the most. You like grate the most? That's crazy. That's unheard of. A hot take. I mean, whatever you like is valid. I'm just surprised. That's all. The blue and red are pleasing to me. Fair enough. Great Ball, is very fitting for specifically Kyogre. All right. See, this one like got partially ironed when I tried and gave up, but no, I don't even know which way the whole cluster fits. What a mess. Like this? That seems correct. Good for Salamence. Okay, I can see it. This is not right. I'm filling in his head way too square. I think there's gotta be the other ear. I almost just didn't give Litten ears and built his forehead straight across. Is that correct? Timmy, hello! I'm good, how are you? I love the ones you sent me. I just destroyed my Litten by accident as I was setting up stream. I had them all done on here, and just like ready to be ironed, and then I dropped my phone because my phone is the camera. I just dropped it. So now I'm rebuilding him. But I love him too. And then I've got my Dreepy. The only one I've actually made successfully so far. But I love him. I'm proud of him. I spent like maybe an hour and a half trying to draw him because I didn't want to just like look up existing pixel art and put it on perler beads. I wanted to draw something myself. So I spent like too long trying to draw a Dreepy that looked reasonable and get it to a place I was happy with him. Alex, hello! How's it going? The Litten I started with, the beads I bought came with like a book of designs. And I was just flipping through it. And I saw that there was like a cat silhouette suggestion. So I started with their cat silhouette and then started modifying it until it looked like a Litten. But it's hard to like get across a good amount of detail while also keeping them small. Which was kind of my goal. Like, I don't want to make big, giant guys. I want to make them as little as possible while still, like, having personality and being able to tell what they are. The like strip details were good. Thank you, thank you. They will go back together eventually. Gosh. Even with tweezers, it's so hard to get these in this right spot half the time. I need my reference image back. We went 1, 2, 3. One more. I also didn't want to buy this big giant pegboard. Like, I would have bought like a smaller one or like a couple of smaller ones, but this was the only one they had in the store. So I didn't have so many options. Reference image is just it done. No, I drew them on my iPad first. These were the other guys I was doodling. I was trying to do a Fennekin, but I don't like it yet. It doesn't look right. It looks like a Digimon or something. Dratini, I'm not sure. This is you guys know what this is supposed to be. I think it's not there yet, but why is the Fennekin giving me XD smile? Yeah. Something is wrong. Like, yeah. This was my Dreepy originally. This was where we started. Almost a Zygarde cell? Wait, true. And then my Dreepy went through several stages before we got it right. What app am I using? Resprite. I think I just looked up like free pixel art. And then I was drawing Pokeballs. Do you love him? Reveal Larvitar after Dratini. Dratini all like cute and majestic, and then Larvitar is just whatever that is. No. The beautiful and stupid Chad Larvitar. I feel like I just gotta start by getting something out there and then I can refine it. Lipton. You are almost back together again. I love the 2000s awesome face Fennekin to you. It looks like Temu Pokemon merch or something, I feel like. It's definitely Fennekin, but just like something's not right about it. So I want to give the Fennekin another go. Temu Pokemon merch is stolen art. This is you. This is real. This is me. Thank you for the song request. Actually, your song request just made me realize that I'm not even listening to music. You guys are listening. Y'all have music in stream. I am just sitting here with the sound of my PC fan in my ear and my own voice. I'm so locked in on this. Wait, Loki, I'm scared to put my headphones over because they have a cord and it's gonna go over my beads. Okay, we can do it back here. Okay, that should be fine. No, I'm so locked. I got a Coke before I started stream and I didn't even open it. I just want to put this cat back together more than anything. I have no idea what the entertainment value of me doing this is, but I am having fun for what it's worth. Crisp can't open sound. I didn't realize I opened it right in my microphone. Did I show you my whimsical and surprisingly effective Chandelure Mawile team? No, I don't think so. Celestia, hello! How's it going? Hit master on both per deadline. Nice. Congratulations. This whimsical and funny, like, cherry teams are so complicated. Look at my own, but those lines are so fun. My friend at VGC Mesh was fun. How'd it go? Got to break a flowchart team. New season. Yeah, the game's, I guess, probably is down for maintenance right now. Good thing I didn't plan to play it. Oh my gosh, hiccups. Flanders, hello! I am good. How are you? I'm hyped for Fortune's Weave again. Wait, what is this? Remind me. Is that a new game? The second with a 4-1 record and a similar Limitless tour. So it holds up from the 3 Ambio one. Oh, Fire Emblem. Okay, okay. I like Mega Staraptor and I like Mega Mawile, so I think this is cool. I don't know how to play it per se, but I think it's cool. My headcanon was confirmed. That's cool. I'm good, but I have some bad news. Oh no. The other glass is wrong. The short version doesn't have to wait and go back and forth to get a proper pair. Ah. How long will that take? That's frustrating, but hopefully at least you'll be able to get the right ones in time. So bring vibed out. You're all good. That's frustrating. I don't blame you for being upset or unhappy about it. One of the characters looks very out of place in this world of character designs. How so? There's so many funny lines because Chandler being Focus Sash. I mean, that basically means you can always guarantee a trick room get up if you want to, right? Surely, among other things. Not saying I ship stealing a parasocial way, but the way she posts about them online, it seems like they really like each other. You think he likes me? Really? These are reminiscent of Emblem Fate's Nor gear, and they've all but confirmed this guy's actually from Nor. Oh. Do you think it will be officially confirmed ever in the game? You think guaranteed trick room or something else equally threatening up instead? Lemon, hello! This other randomized head cannon got confirmed. Like a free switch into Mawile into 2 rock types. This one character in a freeze frame of the last direct trailer was actually a 3 Houses character in disguise. Does Fire Emblem do a lot of that? Like, characters jumping from different games, or... Modern Fire Emblem, yes. Wait, I feel like something is wrong here. Oh, maybe? No. Maybe it's missing a red. Oh no. Okay, we're getting there. Goofy girl, hello. How are you? What should you draw? You should draw Litten to go with the Litten I'm making. Pretty sure C-Teth was in the direct today, so it's before the main game. Could be before or after. I'm queuing up y'all's songs. On a positive night, gonna push see how high I can go with Fortress, be the top ranked Fortress user. Good luck, have fun. The Litten face looks one of the pick you sent. Yeah, the face is back, except it's missing. Sorry, it's still missing 2 reds in this corner here. Oh, one's way over there. Jumped to the other side of my desk. I don't know what sort of calendar they use, but 3 has ends in 1186 and Fortune's starts in 1449. Makes me want to get a rainbow loom kit. That's funny because we were at Michael's to pick this up because I was literally like 7 p.m. on Thursday night, and I was like, I want to make Pokemon perler beads. So as soon as like right now, I was like, yeah, like right now. So we went to Michael's at, yeah, like 8 o'clock on Thursday evening. And right next to the perler beads was the rainbow loom, which I've never done. That's not a craft I was ever into. But it was right next to this. If you get Canadian Tire and Michael's right beside it, well, you could just pop in. Older Fire Emblem was, that's Fire Emblem 2, just when it's a sequel or prequel to a previous game, but since Awakening's gotten more and more common. As a casual enjoyer of Fancy on YouTube, I'm enjoying some of the new sword animations they showed off. Are they accurate? Okay, I definitely lost some beads because I've now used all of the ones that were spilled. Oh, there's 2 more hiding on my stream deck. Oh, I see red. Jumped behind my monitor. Get up to 10 tracks sampling Nintendo music. Why this before Three Houses OST at all? It's strange. Yeah, I think I lost some. Something on the floor? It's possible. Two found on floor. I need to check if they're doing more engaged style gameplay or Three House style because I've not been as hyped because I'm tired of Bodlon. I don't know what that means, but I hope it is what you like. The camera making it hard to differentiate lit body and desk. Yeah, I mean it's because it's also because it's a clear pegboard and my desk mat is black. So, I mean obviously it's easier to tell with my eyes than the camera, but they are the same color. Okay. I think he's together. Oh, and he's got real cat hair in him. Awesome. Oh, and Keely hair. Yay! Yay, kitty! Billy2978, hello! How are you? We're making Litten? Yeah! Is he cute? Now make them stick together. I'm so scared to try to do the iron part on stream. There's not many perler videos on YouTube. Yeah, I have no idea if like perler bead content is a thing or anything. I just got inspired the other day to make some and bought some and decided to give it a go on stream. Doing pretty good. How are you? I'm pretty good, thank you. What's the perler bead meta? I have no idea. I'm sure there is one. I mean, I'm sure there is perler bead content too. Like, there's content for everything. Makers and crafting a category on Switch. That's true. Should I be in there? I guess that's more accurate. I just am afraid to stream in a category that's not Pokemon, even though it's a lie. I'm not playing Pokemon. Michaelis Nerd, hello! I'm good, how are you? Unfortunately, Instant is top tier in perler beads too. And I rumbled in a 5K the other day. Nice! How was it? Did you have fun? Diva, hello! How are you? Why did they sexualize the female avatar as much as they did? It's not as egregious as the previous, but like, that's a fair complaint. Was fun and I finished. Makes me sad when the cross country shape was in 10 years ago. Hey, running a 5K will get you back closer to that shape than not running a 5K. If I made a megastone, how big would it have to be to show the detail? Did any Pokemon Sprite era? No, I haven't done any one-to-one Pokemon sprites. In fact, this is the only thing I've made so far. It was a Dreepy I did the other day but I drew him myself. Well, maybe I'll make the little Dratini that I drew, because I like it. Or the... I don't like this Fennekin at all. But I don't know how I feel about... I really like the Dreepy, like, with the black outlines. I feel like it makes it look sharp. But then... you gotta make everything bigger to have black outline. To make a Quaxley... I do have blues. I feel like I got Quaxley colors. Ah. I've got so many screens in front of me right now. This is crazy. Too many. Where's in frame? A Wellspring mask could be cute. That's a great idea. I have multiple different shades of blue. Wait. Wait. You're so onto something. Wait, can you see me? No. Who doesn't love Ogrepon? You're so right. Pesherant. I feel like a darker blue. Is it giving? I don't know if it's giving. Maybe it needs to be bigger to have more detail. When they had Legendary Champions of Overpoints of the Burst, I agree. My friend Mike and I are watching while he eats to be entertaining. Hi, Mike. Unfortunately, if you tell me to be entertaining, I'm gonna freeze and not know how to do anything. How many across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is still smaller than the Dreepy. So I could do a little bit bigger if I wanted to add more detail. You get Celestia's song request in here. My own happiness. Let me make more space on this canvas. Me. Okay. Do like sorry, if anyone's talking, I'm so locked in. The lint looks good so far, yay! I'm glad. I like the lip tint, I'm happy with it. Those colors are wrong though. Let's be dark blue on the inside. This is like too tall. I don't remember what you call this art thing you're doing, but it takes me back to childhood. Me too. Perler beads. Something I have not touched before the other day, had not touched in years. But then I saw someone on Twitter post theirs and suddenly I wanted to. Normally I draw in grayscale, with color in some very important parts, with linear draw all color, and then the gray and black parts. I love it. I kind of like the little one better, I think. Maybe the eyes have to go to the side. No, that doesn't look right. Do I even have a gray? Oh, I don't have gray. I thought that I did. I could use like a teal for the tier, I guess. Maybe it'd be better. I don't know. These are way cooler than I was when I was 7. Maybe I will. Maybe I like the little one. See, whenever I did this when I was a kid, my mom always did the ironing part, and I didn't realize that that part was difficult until I tried the other day. And kind of, broke my guys apart when I first tried to iron them. How to stay together when you iron? Yeah, you gotta be really careful and do not lift the paper. So you put like a piece of basically parchment paper over top of it and then iron on top of that. But do not lift the iron until you're pretty sure it's together, because I started and I was like, wanted to check on it, but then I lifted the iron and half the bead stuck to the paper. And half of the, Fire Emblem playthrough? I've never played a Fire Emblem game. But I gotta split in some space so that when I iron them, they don't come apart. We just play Pokemon Conquest, also an SRJPG. What platform is that on, even? Is there anywhere, like, is it not available to play on anything easily, legally? It's a DS game? Funny idea. What's up? Well, I don't even think that these tweezers make it easier. My nails are so long right now, they basically could function as tweezers for these. Fire Emblem playthrough, but you play it like a grandma with Pokemon and call everything the wrong things. I'm not allowed to know what things are really called and just have to make up names. I'm going to Canadian Tire adjacent to the Michael's craft store with Mike. Time to see what happens. Have fun. Quite fond of Mike and Ike and his good friend. Yahweh boy from Hit Game Path of Bright Light. Whatever that means. Give the hydrate. Ah. Throwing beads everywhere. These blues are not that contrasty beside each other. But we gotta work with what we got. It's coming together. Actually, on camera, can you even tell that they're two different blues at all? Or does this all just look like one? Barely, but yeah. Can you Lunala? What colors do I need for Lunala? I've got purple, but I don't know if it's a good enough purple. I don't have like a deep purple. I'm telling y'all, the color selection was limited. Shiny Lunala? Can I use the same red that's in Litten? That's the best I got. I think she would need to be large. But it's possible. And the Moongas beam pose would be easier. I cannot envision that in my head right now. There's a card like it. Hold on. Maddie, hello! Do you enjoy my Litten? I love him. He's making so many perler recreations. Serial, hello! I used to play with perler beads as a kid, but I never, tell me if this is, if anyone else called them this too, or if this was just a me or my family thing. But when I was a kid, we always referred to them as melty beads because, well, they're beads and then you melt them. So it'd be like, oh, can we play with melty beads? Turns out they're called perler beads. I finally call them melt beads too. Find Celestia's song. Get revenge on the tyrant? Could that be it? I wish I had gray, but I don't. What if I made her tear like this teal? Could that be sufficient? They're kind of reflecty. Or I could just make it the same light blue as inside the heart. Also, I'm like already running low on black beads from making Litten. So you're on Discord? Okay. Oh, I see. Maybe. Phil looks amazing. Thank you. It was always a struggle having enough beads to finish a big creation found online, trying to copy. Oh, my iPad keeps going to sleep, but it has my reference on it. It's too much perfectionist to 7 colors. Yeah, I feel like I gotta make sure I've got enough of any color for something I want to start before I start it. Ethan is doing wonderful. Yay! I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid to get the iron out. Because I'm afraid I'm gonna mess everything up again. Just went downtown today for an appointment that was next week, so I ended up for no reason. Oh no. Hello, how are you today? I am good. How are you? How do we feel about this mask? I wish I had colors to do all of them. Closer up. The mouth looks like it's spinning and not sad. I feel like I need to make it a lot wider, because if I made the mouth like 3 across, then it's crooked, and or 2 across, it's crooked. If I made the mouth 3 across, it's like too wide. Like that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Goofy Gold, no need to say like, oh, this many people are here or left or anything. When I'm streaming, keep all my numbers off. There could be 0 people here and I wouldn't know. There could be 100 people and I wouldn't know. I only know, I mean, approximately how many people are here based on like vibes and chatting, but I don't like to see the exact number. Water pond, yeah. Would no mouth be better? Is mouth awkward? I'm not sure about the color for the tears either. Is that better? The bead's not in the right way, but you can get the vibe. Would the whole thing look better with a black outline? I don't know. Can we have at least 1 viewer? Me. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Just finished the 1,000 Year Door Archipelago game. Ooh, how'd it go? You don't think so? I have enough black. I could outline it. I just would be running really low. Assessment, not again? Oh, really? Keep it out an outline. I could, mess with the digital version of it to see. Too long, my computer's powerful enough to speed up a GCN MU. Nope. Nope, that didn't work out. Let's... I like better when ironed with the black, because the sideways bead actually looks kind of nice. Wait, you mean like the... Which way would look fine ironed? If I put the... just put the bead back? I mean, they made an open world? How'd they do that? I feel like if I was gonna have a black outline, it would also then need like an outline on the inside, and then it would need to be bigger. I mean, I did in Spaghettito. I want to, but I only have one shade of green. So I don't feel that I really can right now. To match the others. I mean, nothing's gotta match right now. I feel like I'm still figuring out my style. But I do feel like I gotta just, if I want to do black outlines on stuff, I feel like I need to buy like a just black, like 1,000 black beads. Before done, how are you? Hello. Should I try? Should I get the iron and try to iron these and see how it goes before I make more? Should we try? I'm afraid, but I should. The way mouth looks on the tablet looks good once I'm used to it. Sometimes it doesn't look exactly the same, but like Litton's mouth is the same. It's just the one dot as well. Now you have me second guessing Litton's mouth. No, I think it's good. Okay. Let's try to iron them. I'm afraid. Lynn looks like his nose. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Wait, I think it was supposed to be a nose. No, it is supposed to be a nose, but now that I'm thinking about the ogre pond, now I think it looks like a mouth. Okay. Let's give it a go. I need to grab the iron. I also need to use the washroom before I do. So I'm gonna BRB quick. And then we'll see how this could go. I'm afraid. Okay. I'll be right back, y'all. Hello. Hello, we are back. I've got an iron. And I'm afraid to ruin my guys, but it's okay, because if we don't do this, we can't make them stay forever either. Make a perler my favorite Pokemon ever? What's that? Chill it. That's not Pokemon. Okay, who's it better to start with? Probably the Wellspring, because it's closer to me. I'm afraid, like, I don't like having the one tray with multiple because I'm afraid of bumping one while I'm ironing the other, but I don't think ironing two at the same time is a good idea. So we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. I'm afraid. Oh my god, the iron cord is in the way, the excess paper is in the way, everything's in the way. I'm gonna do like this actually, then the paper's not in the way. Online it said like 10 seconds aside, but 10 seconds was most certainly not enough the first time. And when I tried to lift after only like 10 or 15 seconds, it was coming apart. Like, maybe the heat needs to be higher, but I also don't want to burn it. So. Nathan, hello! Doing good. How are you? Making perler beads. Okay, it looks like the... Oh yeah, it's definitely starting to melt. Oh, she's so very getting there. I also don't know, like, how much... Maybe it's just a personal preference. Like, do you want the circles, like, the holes to be entirely gone, or do you still want to see them? Maybe that's just up to personal tastes. Chilling bed for a busy day? Sounds like a nice unwind. Yeah, it's super not ironed evenly. Yeah, like I need... Definitely gotta get better. But it is ironed. Then we can flip it into the other side. Could still have the holes so you can throw the string to hang it up easier. That's true, but I can also just like drill a hole through it if I wanted to. I have like a little Dremel tool that can drill holes through things if needed. If I wanted to make it like a keychain or something, or... The Litten is so cute. Thank you. I'm proud of the Litten. Hello, Stevie. Thank you for subscribing for 21 months. Where are you? You're not. We moved the dresser? Oh. Congratulations. Tell Rafa hi. Also. I had to remake my Litten because I dropped my phone on him and made him fall into pieces. I haven't done perler beads in forever, but it's enjoyable when you have time. I hadn't done it since I was a kid. But then I just like randomly got the urge the other day after seeing someone else post some online. Alright. What do we think? Oh, it's so hot. Oh my goodness. What do we think? The corners are a little corner. I feel like maybe I could have done the angle differently to make that a little bit less of like a blocky, like maybe an extra dark blue in there or something. It's looking a little square, but oh well. That's not bad. They're a bit the corners are cornery. Do I for my drive home music? You're listening to me in the car? Well, hello. Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I like completely melted out those holes here. I don't know. Maybe I'll iron it. I could iron it more so that it's like all the same. But it is together. And it's really warm. So I'm gonna stop touching it. And we're gonna do this one. I'm afraid to break him for a third time, but I already broke him. I already broke him. His ears are falling apart. Maybe we're just not meant to be. Okay. Third time has got to be the charm. Yes. Alright, song request is gonna have to wait until I'm finished ironing the first side now, because once I've touched it, I'm afraid to lift until it's stuck together. I mean, I can finally break the ensign, but I'm scared they have Basque in the back. Maybe it's working. Maybe we're gonna be so fine. I was using like only the nose of the iron before. Why not use the whole thing? This is going much faster when I use the more surface area of the iron. Crazy how that is. It's kind of a crazy hobby or craft if you think about it. Like, yeah, let me just go melt some plastic in my office. Huh. Wait, he's not in frame. He's not in frame. Lit and reveal. Still gotta do the other side. Oh, toasty. Okay. Now that I've done this a couple times, I'm less nervous. I feel like I was just nervous and make mistake at the first, but it's actually not so bad. Jasper, what are you doing? Jasper, down. Jasper. Behind my monitor right now, but I really don't want Jasper on my desk when I'm holding a hot iron. Hey, cat. I'd like you to jump down, please. Be careful. Lit and reveal part 2. Oh, I love him. Oh, he's a little flimsy. Maybe I should let him cool. I might have, like, overdone it. He's a little thinner than the Dreepy. Yeah, definitely. I think the heat's higher than when I was doing the Dreepy. I'm glad I get to hear Piano Man's off on the stream. Thank Jacob VGC, always requesting it. We're getting kind of playable Masquerade EX. It would have been real with the one that just rotated, or as a stage 1 prizer. It's not quite good enough for stage 2 EX. Alright, these are my Pokemon Perlers so far. What do you think? I love them. I love them. You only ironed him? Maybe he needs other vitamins like zinc and protein too. Oh, he's so cutie. He's so me. That's my guy. Wait, I got one behind me. Does 120 to the active and 120 to a bench without any damage counters on for 2 grass? 120 to a bench mon, that could just take a KO if someone's still setting up, or... That sounds real. My limited TCG knowledge. I think he's too hot because they're he's not drying flat. He wants to dry and curve up a little bit. I'm just gonna like press him underneath. Oh, this isn't flat. Tired, kind of sad. I'm sorry to hear that you're kind of sad. This will be the core of the first reg MF team. Dragapult, Instant, Ogerpon. That's like I didn't really think about it, but I did make 3 VGC Mons. I love him. Wellspring EXEs play and does 100, 120, and you have to shuffle 2 energy back to your deck. Droopy's more of a TCG Mon than a VGC Mon. That's true, but I think of Dragapult as a VGC Mon because it was on like the Reg H team that Stevie played forever. So it's one of his favorite Pokemon because of VGC. So I think of it as VGC Mon. Main difference is it's a basic, but Force of Vitality lets it evolve quickly. Oh yeah, I ironed this way more because look how thick the Dreepy is compared to the Litten. Ooh. Could see being played in Meganium Ogerpon decks. Meganium Masquerada? I like the sound of that. I'm running out of space on my desk. Yeah. These are my color selection. You can't really see the end very well. This is my color selection. Yellow, orange, 2 different hot pinks. 2 blues and 2 teals. No light pink. Don't want to go to work tomorrow? You know, me either. Purple and reds are both great for Lunala. Lunala seems overwhelming though. She's so big. I should have drawn a Ditto from memory, and I don't think that's what a Ditto looks like. Looks like a Goomba. A Poliwhirl? Wait, maybe I could make a Poliwhirl. Or that. Such a random Pokemon. Lunala, I wouldn't even know where to start. I forgot about Mega Gallisopod X. That's a real partner from the Meow X. I forgot that Gallisopod had a Mega. Is it good in the TCG? It's like 220 if the depending Pokemon has any damage counters on it. They both want damage on the Pokemon already to do more damage. I don't know how to art. Is this Ditto cute? I can't tell. Is this Ditto? I drew this earlier. He looks more like a Ditto. If you're already playing ways of getting damage in play, Meow is 120, 120 for 2 grass attacker, and Force would fit in well with Gallisopod already. I feel like for Lunala, she would need to be so big to have enough detail. Like the face alone. Really mad at my Emerald Archipelago run? Wait, why? You get risky ruins down early to get damage on them. Or get your attacks in. What's risky ruins? This look like Lunala? Kind of. A little bit. I need the go goggles item crossing the desert area and finish by defeating Regirock. Desert ruins is marked red in the tracker. The desert itself is marked red. Everything else on the map is complete. So wait, is this like a you're locked behind somebody else's progress thing, or? What if it was fire? This red feels very aggressive. It's like that doesn't look right. Checked up on my Celeste and I got the final level gimmick unlocked to goal. Gonna do that real quick. Sounds good. Make the designs myself? Yeah. I thought like I didn't want to just buy beads and then like put together designs I found online. Like if I was gonna, I decided that if I was gonna make something, I wanted to actually be the one making something. Nothing wrong with like using existing art or anything as long as you credit it, but yeah, I liked the idea of doing it myself. Beads of Ruin. The fish. Wait, I got orange. I could chew. Like, kind of getting somewhere. Lunala-ish. And I feel like it's more like that. It looks like Ultra Necrozma. Yeah. Kinda. You know, okay, I feel like that's not too bad, but I don't feel like I can commit to finishing doing a full Lunala right now that I'll be happy with. Plus, it'll be giant to put together, but it's kind of getting somewhere. Another thing, one of my first thoughts was Plusle and Minen. Because I adore them. But I tried to draw them and didn't like what I came up with the other day. You set up that part with a bunch of moving pieces since you're only playing dark for monkey. Monkey process decks with these big attackers don't need your opponent to have ability mons. Must be super cute. I agree. Or what about a... Wait, can I make this? I want to draw something. And then tell me if you can tell what I'm... If you can tell what it is, I'll feel like it's a success. Drawing is so hard. Shout out everyone who makes art. Y'all are so cool. Because this is difficult. What is this? What is this? My mudkip with his tongue sticking out? Oh! That sounds cute. That was so difficult. Any guesses to what this is supposed to be? You put a picture of it? Oh, you should put it in the Discord. It's like almost there, kind of. Not quite. Maybe if I move this foot up. Mafu, hello! Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing for 18 months. That's crazy. I appreciate you and I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, or at least see your name on my computer screen. Three whole years? Yeah, that sounds like 3 years. I'm bad at math. He doesn't really have arms. His legs are kind of just coming out of nowhere. That looks like some soup doll. I feel like it does, but it's still something that's not quite right. Oh my gosh, wait. Is it like 3D or does it just look like that from the angle? Oh. The bead thingies were an awesome hobby when I was young. Yeah. I remember my mom helping me make them. Me too. I was saying, like when I tried to iron one for the first time the other day, um, I messed it up really bad at first. I was like, wow. I never realized the ironing part was hard because when I was a kid, I'm pretty sure my mom always did that part. So I didn't realize it was hard. Shout out moms. Shout out my mom. I love my mom. Shout out Mafu's mom specifically, actually. I don't think that's better. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the top wants to go further out and then it wants to go in more. That doesn't look right. Does the whole thing want to be more curved? I don't know. He looks top heavy. Like, no, but he kind of like his face is as big as his body. That's kind of what he looks like. But something about this does not look right. The bottom's not wide enough. I think that's what it is. Like this foot needs to move over. Maybe. I don't know anything about art. More substance beneath the face on the left side. Yeah, like all this air isn't really accurate, right? Like he kind of just fills up all the space. I don't really know anything about art either, though. I'm just trying my best despite not really knowing how to art. Learning. That's what we call that. He's a lovable and roundish guy. I think I'm making him worse.
Cute. He doesn't get a body.
No. Just casual speedrun the final segment of the game from the previously unlocked checkpoint. Yay! Oh, I made him so much worse. Something is off with the proportions. Maybe it is too late for me to be trying to draw something new. My only game left is in this big community randomizer is the stupid emerald that could have gold a week ago. If only I'd go goggles. Frustrating. Let's make this. Everything is together. No, am I really gonna count this? No. You're an amazing person. Well, thank you for enjoying my content and what I do. I want to make a dragonite, but it seems maybe too complex. Now the Celeste got unclaimed by inactivity. What's the goal level? Something I have yet to play / be casually. Oh, it's like more difficult then. Do, do, do. No. So that's just kind of funny. Why? Argentini, I feel like kind of looks like a duck. Most of us have an A, B, and C variant scaling difficulty. Main story comprises 1A through 7A. What is more difficult? The best level in the game is 2B. Best how? Is it most fun? Makes sense. This white, blue. Oh, I just realized this isn't gonna work. This works on paper, but I went corner to corner. No shot that something like that stays connected. So I have to fill it in more than that. I want it to actually melt together. Poison Boizo. The famous. Infamous, maybe. The fact that some of y'all will always immediately envision Sneasler in your brain. If you ever hear this song, you'll just see Sneasler. I think is really funny. And I love that I did that. I don't feel like this is the best activity for my back. I feel like I'm leaning over and twisting my spine in a way that my physiotherapist is not going to appreciate next time I see her. I'm glad I finally get to hear the song behind the name. The game that's been Go-Go has been played in a week and a half. Is there like some amount of time that if it doesn't get played, it would get shuffled somewhere else? Or is it wherever it is as soon as it's set and then forever? People claim their games. So it got claimed, but now they haven't touched it. The mod that runs these is super cute days. People haven't been playing the games timely. That's good. Should I have cereal for dinner? Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't know what else you've eaten today. If you haven't eaten too much, I might suggest having something a little bit more substantial with like protein or something, but in general, cereal for dinner, why not? Why do we class foods as breakfast foods and dinner foods? Like, eat what you want when you want. In my opinion, taco. I love taco. Do, do, do. Breakfast meal at any time? Absolutely. The playing question was given warning on this sweep, so then if they still don't play next sweep, will they be out? I think this guy is cute. Wait, that's not right. Something's not right. 4, 2, 0. I want to go up one more. By tomorrow morning, the slot will be checked on, or the claim will be removed and someone will actually take a place. I'm gonna move into a one-bedroom apartment for $975, including utilities. I don't know what typical rents are like where you're at, but compared, that sounds affordable. If it were here, that's a great deal. Is that right now? think so. The average for one bed is 1750. In that case, it's like almost concerningly affordable. I would, I mean, if it works out, that's fantastic, but being half of market raises some red flags. I would, keep your eye out for anything suspicious, for sure. Stuff for flight school is progressing, and by progressing, I mean it's actually getting set up instead of being stuck and waiting. That's so exciting! I know, you were telling me about flight school when my stream, my PC decided that it was not gonna work that day. But I'm so happy for you. Oh, it's a suite in a house? I see. That's not bad. As long as it's, like, private, then I feel like that's perfectly fine. Or, I mean, yeah. Wait, I still feel like I did something wrong from my design here. Or is the tummy just wider? I said it wasn't gonna work that time because of circumstances of the school. Did that, but that change? Alright, does this look cute? I think so. I think so. You want another one? There's a different place with different rules attached to. Yeah, no, no need to docs, but. It's more of a commute, but on nice days I can bike there and take the bus back. Ooh, being able to bike to work sounds nice. I'm really close on the edge. Yeah. I'm trying to decide what the edge of its tail should look like. This is what it was on my sketch. I decide if I should go out another. Well, one is my only option. I think that looks good, I think. Ah. I gotta figure out something hot pink to make because there's two different hot pinks in here. Any Tinkaton fans? Maybe I'll iron this though, and then maybe I will call it a night because it's almost 10 o'clock. Tinkaton, that's the only hot pink Pokemon I could think of. I keep second guessing this one bead. I have shinies. Shiny Dratini. It's not really hot pink. It's pink, right? It's unfurnished. I'm moving out of furnished myself to get furniture. Well, it can be pricey to have to buy your own stuff. I feel like it's nice to have your own stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't want to break. Uh-oh. 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 Bad news. I'm breaking it because I was about to start ironing my stream deck by accident. So I needed to reposition and now I'm breaking everything. See, this is what happens if you start ironing the lift. Some of them will stick to the paper that started. Oopsie. Please don't melt your stream deck? Yeah, I don't want to. Only melting. I'm only trying to melt the plastic that I bought for the sake of, for the intention of melting. Watch this from a newly set up TV. Oh my gosh. Does the quality of this look absolutely terrible blown up all the way on a TV? Because I feel like it already doesn't look so hot on my computer. Wait. Okay, the Apple Watch reveal. It's actually not an Apple Watch. But I just wanted a smartwatch, like a watch that tracked my heart rate, and I went to Best Buy and got the cheapest smartwatch they had that had heart rate. So my watch is actually, I don't know if you can see, it's actually a Motorola. Because I didn't want to pay Apple Watch prices. Leftovers from DA will continue to populate Wonderbox, but all the breeding is done and all the bread extras are traded through. Okay. Take two. I'm gonna go far away from my stream deck and other things. There's something super expensive. Now part of me does kind of want a new smartwatch. But still not an Apple Watch. Because I've been like running and biking, I kind of want to get like a watch for like tracking activities, because this one's not very smart. But it still wouldn't be an Apple. Biggest Slowbro freak around? Wait, he's not that pink though. I want to get like a light pink beads for Slowpoke and Skitty, you know? Those are my guys, but I feel like they're like light pink. Not like hot pink. What time does maintenance end? I don't know. I just have a phone. I was like never a smartwatch person, but then I was recently, or like a few months ago, having anxiety over my resting heart rate and wanting to be able to check my heart rate. So that's why I got a watch. Better to keep your organs and sell them for a smartwatch. Yeah. My Samsung watch for like $125. Yeah, I think this one was definitely it was like under $100, I think. And those are Canadian dollars. I keep ironing the right side way more than the left. Maybe, I don't know, if it's because I'm right-handed, so I'm putting pressure on that side or something, I don't know. Oh, this one's really stuck. Your watch is so smart, why can't you tell me how to get a girlfriend, huh? Oh, I think it's cute. Oh, it's so hot. Met a few holes through. Yeah. I've been melting them pretty unevenly. They all keep doing that. I've like the lid in the face here, there's no more holes, but the body still has holes. I honestly think I like the look if they're all completely melted through. Turned out nice, thank you. I don't know what like how it's supposed to look. What's the optimal amount of perler bead melt? You're supposed to fully melt them? You know, I think with smartwatches is just charging and a different watches don't work when you think you should. This watch battery literally lasts like over a week. But again, that's because it's not really doing that much. The charger for it is really strange though. Dratini reveal. Bitch, I'm gonna be up early tomorrow. Have a good night. I would unironically buy a perler bead of the stupid Chud Larvitar. You don't want me to make him better? You want me to make him exactly like he is on there? I'll do it. I will. Dratini. Alright, these are my guides so far. What do we think? I love them. I think Dratini's tail looks goofy. And maybe could have used another point. It kind of looks chopped off or something. Quite the squad. Maybe I should iron down the Dreepy more. He's so full of holes. I don't know. Yeah, not sure about the Dratini tail. Love the Litten. Wellspring's not bad for putting together the design on the spot. Let's go back. McCaslin, welcome back. Would Dratini look better if I didn't put this one extra bead on? Or would it look better if it had one more? A recurring sentence I hear said from TCG friends at locals is, anytime you're against Cherry, you gotta read at least one card per game. Are you running like weird niche stuff that even the TCG players are not familiar with? Those are so good, thank you. Well, I love them. I'm happy that I decided to go to the craft store the other night and buy beads. It's been fun. And I can't wait to make more guys. But right now it's 10 o'clock and I think I should get ready for bed. Otherwise I'm going to be absolutely exhausted at work tomorrow. Oh my gosh, the Pokopia event, or not event, Pokopia DLC is live. Jasper, how you doing? And I can tell because I opened my front page of Twitch and everyone is playing Pokopia DLC. Or, like, all my recommendeds. Jasper, how you doing? There's a Tabu Coco from Ascended Heroes on Sunday. Jasper, hey. Does Jasper say hello? Oh. Can we give my Mudkip? Oh, you're so beautiful. Jasper, everyone's saying hi to you. And you can't read. But everyone's saying hi to you. Everyone thinks you're so beautiful. Oh, you've had enough. You had enough of me. Dexter's smacking the food bin. Hi, Dexter. Sometimes it's not crazy of a card, just a little off meta, but half the time I have to read a card just to check wording and stuff. My iron just made a noise. Okay, who's streaming? Who's streaming and not streaming Pokopia? Because I don't want to. I'm not, like, actively avoiding spoilers. But I don't want to go look at, like, all the gameplay. Thanks for the lovely stream. Thanks for being here. Y'all, I appreciate everyone who hangs out every stream, but especially when I'm doing something weird and random like this. So I appreciate everyone who stays and watches my streams, even when we're not playing VGC or shiny hunting or whatever. This was cool. Well, I'm glad. I had fun. I had fun. Might even do it again. Might even do it again. It's nice to, like, not be feeling like gaming, but still be able to stream and do something and have people hang out. I know, like, every possible playable card because I like looking through stuff for fun options. Whereas some people just learn the meta cards. Yeah, his tail looks goofy. Right? But he can kind of like frame my face. Litten. Dratini. Wait. I'm wearing Ogrepon Hearthflame mask. I'm the knowledge check final boss. And this is my first one. I still adore him. Alright, but anyways, I should get out of here and get some sleep. Get ready for bed. This was fun! My next stream will be on Friday. Should be on Friday evening. Probably around 7, probably more like 7:30 because I do have physio on Friday. But I will be out. I'm going to head out. I'll send a raid over to Kay Cray. She's opening TG Pocket. I missed stream. I'm sorry. So I don't know. I stream so short. These are like 3 hours and I'm out. Gotta get sleep. But I should be live on Friday. Not sure if I will be around this Sunday. I might be busy, but I should be live on Friday for sure. Who knows? On Friday, maybe we'll check out the Pokopia DLC, or maybe we'll make more perler beads. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But I'm just gonna read over to K Cray. Here are some raid messages. If you'd like to copy and paste them in her chat. I will see y'all whenever I see y'all next. Thanks again for being here and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll catch you on Friday or whenever I see you next. Goodbye.